Before we begin this week's video, I have 2 more coffees. Thank you to Hexflame and Galcor for pitching in. Heyo everyone, Misha B. Barkin here. Buckle the f*** up, because we're about to watch something wild. Today we're going to be watching something called I Was Raised by Furries, by a channel named True Stories. Spoiler alert, but their name is a bit ironic. The story is, yeah, it's something. Now, to preface, I have seen this before, but it was like once about a month ago at like 11 p.m. So I genuinely remember like maybe 3 things about it. Also, if you'd like to check out the full version, the link will be down in the description below. So how did I stumble upon this video? Well, after finishing the carpet sample script, I was watching videos before bed and it came up in my recommended, and because apparently I hate myself, I clicked on it, and oh boy was I not disappointed. You know how you like go into something knowing it's gonna be bad and it just exceeds all expectations? Yeah, that's this, baby. Anyway, let's talk about who True Stories are really quick. Well, they tell absolutely true tales that make r/that happen look like factual evidence. You've likely seen them without realizing you have. Does this clip ring a bell?
As I got older, Mom kept offering me cow's milk in a cup, but I refused to drink it. It tasted like poison to me. The only milk I'd drink was hers. So she continued to nurse me all through middle school.
Yeah, that's right, they did a video about furries. If this video is anything like what people think about furries, then boy, we are still perceived much worse than I thought. Anyway, without further ado, let's watch this monstrosity, shall we?
Hey, my name's Toby.
Hi, Toby. What's up? What's happening, man?
And I had a bit of an alternative upbringing.
Oh, you had an odd upbringing? Okay, do tell.
My therapist said sharing my story would help with my recovery.
I'm sure she did. Listen, guys, I know it's probably satire. Just have fun with it. I'm aware, you're aware, we're both aware. Let's just roll with it, right? You know, just have a little bit of fun.
My parents were different, only I never knew until I was much, much older.
Oh man, it's almost time for the big reveal of how his parents were weird. It couldn't be anything to do with the title.
From birth, I only knew them as dogs.
The face the baby's making.
You see, my parents wore dog suits 24/7.
Okay, quick question. What is up with non-furries and saying that people wear the suits 24/7? That's not true. That's not even close to true. That's not really even that possible. Like, that shit gets hot. People know this, right? Suits get hot.
Giant fluffy dog costumes that covered their entire bodies and faces.
These suits fucking suck, by the way. I know we're not supposed to, like, roast fursonas or, like, suits, but these fucking suck.
Actually, one of my earliest memories is of my ma, on all fours in the bathroom, saying, "You must never let anyone see your skin suit. Only take off your fursuit on Sundays to bathe."
Oh, you can't let anyone know. This is Disney World now. No one can know that you are a human.
Ma and Pa told me it was illegal to go around in just skin suits. They made a point of drilling into me that we would be put down if anyone ever saw us without our fursuits.
This video is a loose retelling of Eurofurence and poodling.
In the whole 15 years of my existence, I had never seen anyone other than my own dog parents.
Honestly, how that lady behind the counter reacted is about how I would react to. Because can you imagine the smell? Like, I know most of you are here after the carpet sample video. I imagine it would be similar to that.
Pa basically just taught me dog mannerisms.
Ah yes, the way into the furry community is to know dogisms, or whatever animal you might be. If you're an opossum, you have to scream. If you're a fox, you have to bottom.
As I grew, Mom sewed me bigger and bigger suits, with more fur and larger features. Every now and then, I'd finish my weekly bath and find a new suit laid out beside my bed.
Imagine the cost! She's sewing him bigger suits. That's expensive! Okay, low-key, this kid has it made. Imagine, like, every few months you get a new suit. Like, that would be lit. If I got, like, a new iteration of Misha every time I gained weight. Quarantine's hitting me hard, I'm gonna be real. If I got a new version of Misha every time I, like, gained or lost weight, like, that would be sick! Why is this guy complaining?
Some nights, I'd be lying in my bed and would hear weird howling noises coming from my parents' room. But I was a little afraid of Pa, so I never dared to ask about it.
I appreciate the door saying kennel. I'm not gonna lie. That's actually adorable. I love that.
But everything changed the day there was an unexpected knock on the front door. I started barking like mad, while Ma and Pa frantically ran around the house.
Is that genuinely, like, what non-furs think furries do? Do you genuinely think I hear a knock at the door and I just go batshit?
Suddenly, a face appeared at the window. Through a gap where one of the old boards had fallen off, I saw eyes staring at me, and a strange skin face. It was kind of like the reflection I'd seen in the bath, but at the same time, completely foreign.
I want to reiterate that this story is obviously fake, but like, can you imagine 15 years and then somebody just like, well, you'll find out who this is later, but like somebody just walks up to your door and like peers in, and you're like, wait, are we not dogs?
Without warning, bright flashes of light burst through the hole and lit up the room. Pa pushed me out of the way and shouted in a deep, booming voice, "You are trespassing! You need to leave now!" The next day, our house was raided. The door was kicked down and more men with smooth, furless suits and naked skin faces swarmed the property. Before I knew it, I was pulled away from my parents and dragged into a waiting car, separated from them for the first time in my life.
I don't even know what to say about this part. I've skipped a lot of the video. If you want to go watch the original video, it's like 5 minutes, but like I've skipped a good portion of it. I just don't even know what to say about this part. They get raided because Is this what people believe?
I was taken to a place where they kept trying to take off my fursuit. I lashed out and tried to bite them.
Ah, yes, because when people try and pull Misha off, I too try and bite them with my plush maw and completely unusable mouth.
Apparently, the face at the window that day was a man from the land surveyor's office. He was on a routine visit, but instead took photos and notified the authorities of my living conditions.
What a snitch!
My parents were charged, and I ended up being placed into foster care.
Did they arrest them in the suit? Did they wear the suit the entire time in prison? Holy shit, I just noticed the guy's 7 foot. What the hell? I have seen exactly one person that was 7 foot in my entire life, and he was a basketball player at one of the college games that I played pep band at, and that's like almost a foot and a half taller than I am. That's not okay.
It's been tough adjusting to what everyone else calls normal life. I've had to learn to read and write a bit, and really miss the comfort and warmth of my fursuit.
Did no one tell him that he could keep the fursuit? He didn't have to get rid of it. I mean, I assume he did, but he could have gotten another one.
It was a big part of my identity.
That's just it? That's where the story ends? This is my story. It's been a tough time adjusting. Thanks for watching. Anyway, yeah, we're to the end of the video, and this was an experience. I didn't write a conclusion because I didn't know or remember what the video was about, so enjoy me rambling for maybe 30 seconds. First of all, thanks for getting me up to 3,000. I'm still processing 1,000, guys. That's just unreal that we're up to that point. This was the second super easy video. It's finals week right now, so I wanted something that would take me like maybe 2 or 3 hours to edit. I got a lot of stuff to do for finals week, so I'm gonna go ahead and go to bed and get started on that tomorrow. So yeah, make sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!